Ethnos is about all the international students and other students as well sharing the cultural diversity here at ACU. There's like a lot of different acts, and it's not only about like cultures of people around the world, but also American cultures. So it really brings together every kind of culture there is.
ACU has so many shows that go on every now and then, but I think Ethnos is special in a way just because of the diversity. People get to show you acts from their cultures, something that's meaningful to them. So that's what I love about Ethnos.
Roots kind of has two meanings in this show. The first part is more like traditional kind of thing, so it's like real traditional roots going back to stuff that's been around for ages, like the traditional Rwandan dance or the Chinese like martial arts and stuff that's been in our culture, and it is like recognized as roots. And then the second part is more like finding the roots of modern pop culture.
Our act is Nepali act. We have the song first and then we have the dance. The song is basically, it's like a Tihar song. Tihar is a festival of light in Nepal. And dance is a traditional Nepalese dance that we're doing.
I'm doing the Rwandan dance, obviously, because it's my country. Rwanda is my country, and I'm doing an act for my culture, which is really meaningful. I'm also doing the Afropop, so basically the African dance, and it's great because it showcases different dance strokes from different parts of Africa. So we get to show who we are, as people who come from different countries, but also from the same continent.
The show is meaningful to me because I haven't been back home. It's been like 12 to almost 10 to 12 years. So as I'm doing all this, I feel like I'm home. So just that home feeling and environment and dressing up and wearing all this jewelry, it reminds me of home. So that's why it's dear to me.
I am studying abroad right now, so I'm missing a lot of my culture. So this was like a connection between my culture and what I'm doing here. So I thought maybe this is my escape from my everyday, so I can just like dance, relax, and just feel that I'm home.
I lived in Abilene for a little bit when I was little. That was like 10 years ago, and I went to Ethnos, the culture showcase, as a little kid, and I was very inspired by the various cultures that were presented, and I was very eager to join the show when I came to college here. So
our ancestors introduced us to these really meaningful aspects of our lives, such as loving one another, being hospitable, and people just living together, in a peaceful way, which is something that I personally cherish, and also loving people despite how they look, how they are and everything. It's like something that brings us together as human beings, but also it just reminds me that I have a role to play as a human being towards other people, not just the Rwandans, but everyone else around. So that's why it's really meaningful to me.